What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday to you all. Almost said Tuesday. I don't know why. I almost said Tuesday, but what is going on, everyone? This is your NXT Deadline 2023 preview stream here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. We are now live here. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share through social media and all that fun stuff. But more importantly, if I didn't mention it, I'll mention it again. Hit that bell notification. Be notified when the channel goes live and all that stuff. But also hit the like. It does help the channel out. And this so it pops up and recommendations and all that stuff. And it does help out. But what's going on, everyone? I am Steve. I'm here. Big Mike couldn't be here today. He had outside commitments. So there's that. I'll be joined by Chase momentarily. That's what I was told. So there's that. I'm doing this dolo right now. We're doing this dolo. But I hope again you all are having a good day, whatever it is that you're doing. I hope you're looking forward to tonight, I guess, with Dynamite and all that stuff. But more importantly, I hope you're looking forward to NXT Deadline, which is going down, I do believe, this Saturday. Yeah, it's going down this Saturday from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm not even sure if Walter is even going. I'm not even sure. It's still up in the air if he is or not. You have to ask him because he does live in that area. So there's that as well. Or maybe he's one of those day ofs. You know what I mean? Like you just buy your ticket the day of and fuck, you just go. We'll see. But nonetheless, I thought overall last night's go home show was kind of a miss. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, kind of a miss for me. Um, I saw what they did and all that stuff, and for me, it just didn't really get me excited for the PLE coming up. Again, this is their like end of the year PLE for NXT, and I always say this. To me, the purpose of a go home show is to get you, the viewer, excited for that show coming up over the week, on the weekend, all that stuff. So that's just me. All right. Chris Leclerc writes here, I am excited about Roxanne Perez versus Kiana James in the steel cage, and Cora J will be at Deadline this Saturday. So I did hear about that. So I look forward to seeing that. And again, but nevertheless, I did say the go home show really was kind of a miss, but I do feel like these PLEs tend to deliver. So I'm going in this with my expectations kind of like right here, but I expect them to surpass my expectations, if that makes any sense. All right. But let me know in the chat. If you are in the chat right now, let me know what match you're looking forward to and all that stuff. And also, guys, if you guys feel generous, it does help out the channel and all that stuff. Leave a super chat. Again, it's completely optional, but it does help out the channel as well and all that stuff. I'll be joined by Chase momentarily. That's to my understanding. So we're gonna get into this. Let me know what match you're looking forward to and all that stuff. And so on and so forth here. Okay. So to my understanding, we found out that they're gonna have a kickoff show. It's gonna be Axiom versus Nathan Frazier. Now, if memory serves me right, they had 2 matches in 2022, from which they each have a win over each other, according to Cage Match. I'm not really sure if they had a match in 2023, with the exception of this one coming up on Saturday. They were supposed to have a match last night on the show, and it went into mayhem when the women who are in the Iron Survivor match got involved, and they caused havoc and all that stuff, and the referee called for the bell. Now, I got to keep this in mind. Nathan Frazier last week pissed off Ilya Dragunov, and in the process, in their match, got fucked up by the NXT champion, who's already going through enough as it is, which we'll get into as well. So they were like, again, him and Axiom, that they were in the back, and Axiom was telling, "Hey, man, you should have watched what you said and all that stuff." And this led to them having a match, which didn't even begin, did not even go into, didn't even like enter first gear, put it that way, right? Um, so now here we are. We're gonna have this on the kickoff. It should be fun for what it is. I'm pretty sure. Um, this is the point where people will be walking. If you're going to the show, you're walking in the venue, walking around, trying to get your last minute, whatever it is, maybe a drink, maybe the popcorn, the glizzy, whatever it is, the pizza, the nachos, what have you, before the show begins. But nonetheless, I do feel like both these guys will go out there and tear the house down, even if it's just, the kickoff show, right? They're going to give it their all, right? To make to make them say, hey, you know what? You put us on the kickoff show, watch this. But as far as a winner goes out of these two guys, I'm going to go with Axiom here. I'm going to go with Axiom getting this W here, and we'll see where they go on from here. Again, it seems like it's friendly. I don't expect like Nathan Frazier to turn heel or attack his friend here, anything like that. So we'll see where all this goes and all that stuff. We kick again. I could be wrong with how they kick off the show. I could be wrong here. Okay. But we kick things off here with, again, this is for me, my opinion only, and just keep that in mind as I'm saying this. We're going to kick things off here with the Women's Iron Survivor matchup for the women here, right? You have Kaylani Jordan versus Lash Legend versus Tiffany Stratton versus Blair Davenport versus Fallon Henley, who Fallon Henley last night on NXT television won the last spot in the, I guess the women who lost got like a second chance to qualify, and she won. I believe she beat the likes of Roxanne Perez, Kiana James, and Thea Hale. So that gives her a spot. She looked happy to be there to get this opportunity, right? Because she's always been on TV, but she was never really featured in a big capacity. Like, if I remember correctly, she was feuding with Kiana James in the whole time when Kiana James was in love with, oh my goodness, who's this dude's name? Brooke Jensen, right? And they were doing this whole angle where she was pretending to fall in love with Brooke Jensen, and she took ownership of the bar, and that's all we've seen from them, right? From her, that is, right? So for her to get this opportunity to potentially go out for a title is cool to see. Now, do I see her getting this win? No, I don't see it happening. Kaylani Jordan, last time I saw her or anything, memorable, she had a match with Blair Davenport, I believe at No Mercy, and she lost. So again, I do think that, again, the two women here, I do believe that, again, Fallon Henley, Kaylani Jordan, Kaylani Jordan, will have their little moments here, right? And we'll see where all that goes. But as far as who I think will have the moment to shine here, believe it or not, I do believe it's going to be Blair Davenport. She's gonna have a lot to shine here. Tiffany Stratton, we already know, like, yo, she just had that. She had that killer match with Becky Lynch at No Mercy, right, for the title. She was the champion. So there's an advantage there as well. Lash Legend last night, during the Metaphor versus Alpha Academy, she body slammed Otis. She body slammed Otis, and that got people going like, oh my God, this is great, this is crazy, and all that stuff. So there's that. As far as a winner goes in this, I'm gonna go Blair Davenport. I'm gonna go Blair Davenport because I feel like it's her time to go for a title. Tiffany Stratton already had the title. They've been there, they've done that. She could definitely go up to the main roster sooner than later. For me, Fallon Henley, Kaylani Jordan, not so much. Again, they'll have good showcases here, but I just don't see them getting that opportunity to be champions. You know what I mean? For me, it's Blair Davenport. And now I'm being joined here live from the Chase Mobile, the one, the only Chase Oliver. What's going on, brother?
Steve, can you hear me?
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Steve, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hold up. I can't hear you. See if I change this.
Okay.
Can I hear you now?
Pickle pepper.
In the mud. Let's see.
In. There.
Can you hear me?
Hear you. I hear you now. I hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now. Perfect. All right.
I think there's a delay.
You're talking about.
I think there's a delay though.
A delay.
Like I hear an echo on my end. I hear an echo on my end.
Echo
coming from your area.
in my car, bro.
Coming from your area.
Let's see. Let's see if I can just do this. Hold up. More settings, audio. All right, Steve, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Is there an echo still or delay?
There's like I hear my echo coming from your end.
Oh, damn. In the mud, Steve.
In the mud.
Mike. Let's group. All right, can you hear me now, Steve?
Yeah.
Now I can't hear you. What the fuck is this? In the mud, man. This is gonna make the clip show.
Oh, it is.
We're gonna do this handset.
It happens. Technical difficulties. It's totally fine. It's no biggie here. She really said yeehaw, that being Fallon Henley last night. I don't think Lash Legend will get a fall in the women's challenge like Kiana did last year. That's something, yeah, it's worth mentioning too. But again, for me, it's gonna be Blair Davenport. I'll ask Chase when he gets back in here. I know again he's having technical issues. StreamYard itself. Anyone that uses StreamYard, you guys will know StreamYard updated. It did a lot of updates. Not just I guess for the computer, but also for the mobile device as well. I'm gonna see if he's on now here. Do you hear me, good sir?
Can you hear me now, Steve?
Yes, I hear you, sir. Do you hear me?
All right. Yes, I can hear you just fine.
There we go. Yay. All righty. So we're just talking about because I don't think you really have a care for the kickoff match, right? Axiom or Nathan Frazier, right?
Oh man, match I've been looking forward to this whole year.
Oh boy, oh boy, howdy. I did say, again, they had two matches in 2022. They're a win each. I'm gonna go with Axiom. Would you agree with that?
Sure.
Okay. I was talking about the women's Iron Survivor challenge match, right? We're talking about how Fallon Henley got her spot last night. How I do think, even though she got this moment, I don't see neither her nor Kiani Jordan, getting, they'll probably get like a big moment in the match, but I don't see them winning. For me too. So, and same can be even said for Lash Legend, even though Lash Legend did have that moment last night where she body slammed Otis in that Metaphor versus Alpha Academy match. For me, when it comes down to Tiffany Stratton and Blair Davenport, Tiffany already been there. She was champion already. She got that. She had those matches with Becky Lynch, right? Some would even say she's main roster bound, if probably by sometime in 2024. For me, it has to be Blair Davenport. She has to be the one to win this.
Yeah, I feel the same way about Blair. I think it's her time. She's been kind of I mean, she's won a couple feuds in NXT, and Tiffany, she don't need it. I mean, last year for the Iron Survivor, they kind of went random. They went with Grayson Waller, and he didn't really need it. So who knows? Maybe they'll do the same thing.
Exactly. Yes. So we'll see how that goes. J Mac right here. I got Jordan to win, to be honest. That's fine. I mean, could happen. Never know. Blair Davenport wins. I don't think Lash Legend, like I read this comment moments ago, will not get a fall in the women's challenge like Kiana did last year. So we'll see how all that goes as well. From there, we go on to the North
The
American
fuck is this?
Championship. Yes. So here's the thing. It
Come
was
on. He
supposed to
got
be.
demoted. He was on. He was just on Survivor Series. Now he's back to Deadline NXT.
Well, I'm glad you brought this up. So, for those of you who are unaware, who probably didn't watch the show last night, Wesley announced that he is dealing with an injury that's going to require surgery.
Bummer.
Probably going to be out 8 to 10 months, likely. They're saying it's a back injury. To my understanding, yes, he's going to need back surgery, which sucks because you feel like with someone like Wesley, it's been up and down, right?
Yeah.
It's been up and down, right? Remember a couple months ago or so, he was like in the back packing his bag and shit while Trick and Mel just ignored the fuck out of him and he was leaving sad and shit. He's finally back, right? Wants the North American title back. Everyone thought he was going to the main roster, and then this happens. He's out with an injury now, 8 to 10 months. I'm hoping for a speedy recovery. So, in all of this, they basically grabbed Wesley. They had Rey Mysterio last night pop up on the screen, right? They tell Dominic, hey, son, you're going to have a match against someone who I think is the future of Lucha Libre, that being Dragon Lee. You would think, like, yo, if you're Dominic Mysterio, it's like, I know Randy Orton, I know Logan Paul said on Impulsive, oh, Dominic said, yo, fuck that guy. He's probably saying again, yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Like, you're calling this guy the future Lucha Libre, but I'm your son, right? But that's what's happening. Listen, I don't know. Like, to me, he just wrestled Santos Escobar at Survivor Series.
Yeah. Isn't he in that U.S. title tournament too?
He is. Why are we bringing him back down? Because you know he's losing, unless they do a disqualification finish or a count out finish.
That's so nasty for a pay-per-view.
It is. It is. But it's Dominic Mysterio. Let's not forget here. It's Dirty Dom, right? I know you said this in the True Heel Heat chat when they were previewing the show earlier. Gargano could have been the one.
Yeah, if you're gonna have someone lose, like I feel like Dom's not losing. That's the thing. Like with Wesley, even with Wesley as the challenger, I didn't feel like they were gonna pull the trick on Wesley because I felt there was still meat on the bone on the whole Wesley comeback story angle and stuff like that. You know, because originally he walked out because he failed at getting the NXT championship, not the North American championship. He done that already, so I felt there was more meat on the bone. But yeah, this match I mean, it'll be fine, but it's so random. Like, I don't know. I don't see Dom losing right now. Like,
yeah,
unless Dragon Lee, he's going to try to unify North America and the United States title. I don't know.
I think also what it boils down to is like, hey, they've done this recently, especially with the NXT shows. Let's bring some main roster names, right? To help.
2 main roster guys going for the fucking belt.
Exactly. That's what it is. We have Dominic, but let's add one more. Just to get those last minute buys for tickets and all that stuff.
Walter going to go to the show now because Dragon Lee's there? Did Walter change his mind? Walter's like, man, Dragon Lee's there? Then I am too.
He probably told the bookie, you know what? This tonight, day off, or I got to go watch Dragon Lee.
Tell the bookie, hey, bookie, I got a deadline for you. You want to come? And then take over Deadline.
Exactly. She's probably excited. Oh, yeah, where's he taking me? Surprise. Open your eyes. NXT Deadline. Oh, in the mud. Could have been worse. Could have been Montreal, right?
Oh, man. Could have been Collision, yeah.
Could have been Collision, yeah. Crickets. But for me, I'm gonna go with Dominic, but I'm leaning more towards a shitty finish, disqualification, count out, something like that. Right?
Yeah, I feel Dragon Lee should win, but Dirty Dom.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe he'll be accompanied by mommy. Overtime pay, show up.
She's not going there, dude. She's saying screw this shit.
Josh, you're like, no, just go. She'll just send JD. You show up.
JD, you go to Connecticut. I'm good. Corporate wants to talk to you about shit.
Exactly. They Googled you up or some shit like that, and now they want to talk to you. We go to another women's match here. We go to the steel cage match between Roxanne Perez and Kiana James. These renders. Oh my goodness. These fucking renders. We couldn't get a more serious like Roxanne Perez. Why we have her just grinning.
She was so happy, man. She's like, yeah, I'm about to take the girl's ass inside a steel cage. Damn.
Yeah, exactly. They were part of the Fatal 4-Way early, like last night, and they had a brawl. They were brawling in the medical room. They did this whole thing, right? Where Kiana James was like, oh, I can beat Roxanne Perez anytime, whatever. And Roxanne Perez is like no less than 20 feet away from her. Oh, yeah? Really? And they start brawling in the medical room, right? In the PC. Ava Raine, goes, oh, you know what? I'm going to go talk to Shawn Michaels to make this match official.
What, she a GM?
Maybe she's like an intern or assistant or,
Yeah, Shawn Michaels not watching his own show anymore. He was like, oh, well, you go ahead. Like, I can't blame him. He's cross-eyed, so he might be looking in two different directions.
Exactly.
Watching the show.
Pretty much, yeah. So it's official. It's going to be a cage match, though. Cage match. I'll be honest. I don't think it does need a cage. I get it. They're trying to put this thing. Oh my God, they've been going at it for a minute, but I just don't think it needs a cage.
Blood feud. Oh, see, it's blood feud.
You could have just done a no disqualification match.
She's been in plenty of those Roxanne. They want her to win on top of the cage, man.
They want to do like a top rope finishing move off the cage, moonsault,
cross body off the cage, and then they don't. When it all falls down, rise up tonight. She's all sitting out the cage, crying, all happy. Like, you didn't just retain the NXT championship. Why are you crying?
and then Booker T's like, Chucky, Ducky, I can't believe that's a student now.
Oh, there's my girl Roxy right there. She just does so good, Steve.
She does so good. Yes, she does. Absolutely.
I'm so proud of her.
Exactly. It's like he's almost, like Booker T trying to talk to her for a second. Maybe he wants to, I don't know. But for me, though, when it comes to this,
the fuck were you trying to get at with Booker T? What the fuck's wrong with you, Steve?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to. Maybe he wants to be part of Team Paul. I don't know.
Oh, Team Paul, no, dude. Well, speaking of which, Steve, our investor, he said that he will try to be on before we talk about the great main event of Ilya Dragunov and Baron Corbin.
Oh, interesting. Well, that'll be the last match we'll discuss. But yeah, of course. You know what? I'm gonna go with the curveball here. I'm gonna go with Kiana James.
That's a big curveball. Until Roxanne Perez loses a feud, I ain't picking against her. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna use Roxanne, put someone over. It's like Roxanne probably goes backstage and says, that doesn't work for me, brother. I ain't doing this. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this girl, she learned everything she could about backstage politics. She's been in the business long enough, probably longer than Kiana than this girl, Kiana James. Yeah, probably been there longer.
You think she's telling Sean, like, hey, I got Tony's number on speed dial. I can just call Tony right now.
Probably, Steve. Hold on.
That's okay. It's okay. Take your time, brother. Take your time. So for me, I'm gonna go with Kiana James. I do feel like they might just, you just can't have every babyface win here, right? You just can't. Granted, yeah, I'm gonna say, oh, but you picked Blair Davenport. That is true. So we'll see how that goes and all that stuff. But I think Chase is gonna go with Roxanne Perez on this one. But again, if you guys also have questions for us, feel free to drop in your questions as well. Again, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below as well. Give this video a big old thumbs up and share it through social media. It does help out the channel as well and all that stuff. All right. From there, we go on to the men's Iron Survivor match. The winner of this gets a shot at the NXT Championship, just like the women. They get a shot at the NXT Women's Championship, right? You have here former NXT UK champion Tyler Bate versus Josh Briggs versus Dijak. Everyone knows.
Hey, Dijak, take those stupid sunglasses off. We're inside.
Yes. Versus Trick Williams versus former NXT champion himself, Braun Breaker. Now, Tyler Bate earned the last spot last night in winning a fatal 4-way. So there's that. It's worth mentioning as well. He got his spot by winning the fatal 4-way last night. The big story here. Why is Dijak the center of this pick, Romeo? I have no idea, bro. You're gonna have to have a war with WWE graphic department on this one. Sadly, they did not attend the Romeo Academy of Graphics here, but that's no here or there. With this match, though, the big story is Trick Williams, right? And Carmelo Hayes. Now, oh my God, Jason went away. Okay, he'll be back. He'll be back. The big story here is Trick Williams. Now, we all saw what happened last night on NXT. My goodness, SmackDown. What's wrong with me? Come here for Friday. Punk's gonna be there. Great. And you saw that backstage and in the office, whatever, in the meeting room, Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes had a conversation, right? Wanting everyone to think that, hey, it was Lexus King and that was the one who attacked Trick Williams. Now, it also said that, Melo was texting. Wait a minute. Wait, what is this? Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. I can't believe it. Our investor, Mr. Paul Levesque, Triple H, the cerebral assassin, the king of kings, the one, the only Triple H. There he is. But there we go. Behold the king of kings on your knee. Sir, good afternoon, good sir. How are you, man?
I'm doing fine, Steve. How about yourself, man?
We're doing good,
Can you hear
man.
me, Steve?
Doing good. I hear you. Do you hear me, sir? Do you hear me?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm a little sick. I got done watching that pathetic case of a football team for Fulham. Play some soccer. I lost my first parlay, Steve. I'm not really in the best of moods.
Really? Let me see here.
Let
me see how.
I put them in a parlay that cost me.
Oh man.
Yeah, but
let's see here. Let's see here. Fulham. Oh well. Actually, Mr. Levesque, I'm checking FootMob here, and they actually won.
yeah, no, I bet against them to lose.
Oh wow. Well, you should have known, man. You could have asked me. I could have helped you out with the soccer parlay. Everyone know Nottingham Forest.
We have all these NXT UK people, and they just speak to me in their accents. I don't understand what they're saying at the time, and I figured they would know who would win these parlays, but it doesn't matter. It is what it is. So, as you guys know, Steve, can you put up the graph pick of ATP Gaming, please? So that way I can explain. Some people they don't watch all the episodes, but I do.
But it's a shame. They should. They should watch. You and the other investor have put so much into this into the program. We appreciate you. We appreciate both of y'all. But yes, that's the graphic. We're having our next PLE ATP Warzone date to be determined, but it will be a War Games match. It'll be Team Tony versus Team Paul.
Let me update. Steve, how are you so lazy? You can't update who's in the match. You can't just put Roman Reigns, and then you can't just put these two idiots.
Well, you have to talk to graphic department on that one. They haven't. They've had a couple, cellas and a couple beers, and they're just all over the place right now. So there's that.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry. They'll be on it. I just send them the text. They'll be on it ASAP.
No, that's good, Steve. Well, I'm here to announce my next two because Tony chose two guys, and really, to be honest, really fumbled the bag with those two guys. I could not believe who he decided to choose, but my next two guys, let's just say they're game changers and difference makers. My next guy for Team Paul will be Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. Oh my good. Cody Rhodes. Oh my goodness. The American Nightmare.
Yeah. Crazy.
Going right back into the cage. He just left the cage, going right back into the cage.
Exactly. And then my next guy, well, hell froze over when he came back to Survivor Series. We got CM Punk.
Oh my goodness. Oh. So let me get this straight, Mr. Paul. Let me get this straight. Team Paul has so far Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk to Tony's Kazuchika Okada and Sting.
Yeah. And Tony, and I have word. I texted Tony actually that he's making his next 2 picks, his final 2 picks on your little Dynamite review tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's sad. Something about Dynamite. Yes.
Yeah, I don't watch that show. Only show I don't watch.
I understand. But you do check the numbers, though. I am aware. I think we all.
Yeah.
I know when the ratings come out, we all say no, Millie. You know what I mean? So that's crazy, man. This is great, man. You know, you guys are getting in all these names, man. This is awesome, man. This is great. It's gonna be a great one, man. It's gonna be a great one. Now I do believe you have one more pick, right? One more pick.
Yeah. After he picks his 2 idiots, I will pick my final guy.
You gotta pick your final guy, and they say the best for last, right? The best for last.
Exactly. And I don't even think he's gonna. Whoever I pick, he won't see it coming, man.
Oh my goodness, who to say at this point, man? Right now, Tony's probably hearing this, or you probably getting the memo himself, and he's probably a little nervous right now. He's probably a little.
I know a lot of people will be asking, "No, Triple H, how are you going to handle those egos? They don't like each other." Look, we're going to make magic happen. We all have one common goal, and that's to make Tony's Khan's life miserable.
Well, there you go. Yes, and I think also the quote a man I once heard: "Just watch."
Just watch. Anyway, Steve, have a good one. Enjoy the previewing NXT. It's gonna be the best wrestling show on Saturday that's live because we don't tape our stuff in front of like 5 fans.
Now, what you should do, Mr. Levesque, convince Walter. Give him some front row seats. Give him the valet parking. You know what I mean? To get Walter to show up.
Romeo put up, "Am I the last guy?" Romeo, when I say this last guy, your mind's gonna be blown. You're gonna sit there and say, "Holy shit, Triple H has done it again." That's what you're gonna say. You're not gonna believe the last guy.
Oh, I can't believe I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. All right, Mr. Levesque. I know you got stuff going on. You got to handle other media obligations. Have a good day. And can't wait, man. Cannot wait. Oh my goodness, man. I wish Chase was here for this. Chase missed out again, man. Oh my.
No, I was here to see. I heard who Triple H chose. I mean, he has a stacked team. I don't know. Tony, he has 2 picks tomorrow. He better pick some good wrestlers, bro.
He could be
Can't be dicking around.
He can't be
can't be dicking around.
Absolutely. Can't be fucking around, man. So we're talking about the men's Iron Survivor Challenge, right?
Oh,
and
man.
Yes. And I was talking about how the big story here is Trick Williams. How this whole thing, who took him out, Lexis King's claiming that it was him, but everyone's now in the idea that, it wasn't really Lexis King. Well, it was, but he was sent by somebody to do it, not being Mello, right? And that's going to be the big thing here, right? Like, don't get me wrong, Braun Breaker, let's be honest here, he's like 1 foot out, 1 foot on either Raw or SmackDown, right?
They've been wanting to move him up for a minute, and then now it's like, okay, now is probably the time that you decide let's get Breaker on out of NXT. He's past that phase. Brooke Jensen, if he wins, this would be fucking hilarious. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Bates, I don't know.
He'll start the match. He'll start the match.
Yeah, Tyler Bate has a chance, but it's like a slim margin of a chance. I feel like it's down to Trick and it's down to Dijak because HBK loves Dijak, and if he doesn't feel like Trick is ready to get a world title shot, he'll just go with Dijak for the world title shot, and then Trick can do his thing with Mello and stuff. And
Yeah, but Trick would be good. He's way over with the crowd. Like the fans love him. You can tell like he gets the biggest pops. Like he's like the LA Knight of NXT. Like you like there's people that are over and then you hear LA and then that pop just erupts and you're like, holy shit, LA Knight's over. That's Trick Williams. Whenever his music hits, fans erupt, they go, whoa, that Trick. And then he just has everything that you need besides like the ring skills. So it's between those two, and I'm kind of leaning towards Trick Williams, but I would not be surprised if Dijak won this stupid match because it just feels so HBK. Oh, let's just give it to Dijak.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you on this one. Like a part of me says Trick just to continue the story of who really talked him, right? And Mello finally revealing himself. Like I do see this happening, right? Trick is to win, and when are they probably gonna do the match? Vengeance Day, or I'm pretty sure NXT will have
Probably like an NXT episode. Yeah,
yes,
yeah, pre-per-view. Yeah,
he's about to win
like
it, right? He
like
has
New Year's
Ilya.
Evil. Don't they?
Yeah,
Don't they do that? New Year's Evil.
Exactly. Yeah, New Year's Evil, right? He has Ilya or Corbin right where he wants him, right? It's over, right? The crowd chanting "Whoop that Trick," right? Booker T on commentary, just
Bro,
doing
did you say Corbin? Ain't no way fucking Baron Corbin winning the NXT title, bro.
either or. We don't know either or. I'm just
Bro, if Baron Corbin wins the NXT title on Saturday, see my hair? I'll shave it live. I'll shave it off. I'll be as bald as Corbin, bro. Ain't no way he winning the NXT title.
You doing the Uncle Dana, bro? Doing the Uncle Dana?
I will shave everything. I'll go on camera. We'll do a quick live review, and you guys will just see me, and then I'll go to sports clips afterwards to clean it up.
Oh, okay. Well, you heard it here first. But before we get to this, we saw the Iron Survivor. But I'm going with Trick here just to continue the story, and that's where Mello finally turns and shows it was me all along, and there you go.
Hey, Big Mike. Oh man, Mello in the building. Trick Mello gang no more. You know, it's Carmelo time.
There you go. There you go with that. Now we get to the main event. Now, likely this won't even main event. But being that, hey, it's the NXT Championship, I want to give it some respect. Because I feel like, they've gone personal, right? Like it's Ilya Dragunov versus Baron Corbin. Corbin taking these shots at Ilya.
Corbin looks like a giant penis, bro. What the fuck is that render? He looks like a giant ass penis.
I have no idea, bro. It's like this render, like, bro, why was Dijak, like Romeo asked, why was Dijak in the center of this graphic, right?
Man,
then we go back to Roxanne with that grin, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, she's all happy, like, oh, I'm gonna be in a steel cage match, shorting my career. Yeah, dude, Corbin literally looks like an AI, like an AI human, bro. Like that don't look real. He looks like a iRobot from the Will Smith movie iRobot. Those fools.
Like, yeah, bro, this is it's in the mud, bro. Again, they gotta work NXT, bro. Get your graphics right, bro. Get your graphics right.
WWE. All right, well, my prediction's earlier. You know how I feel. Ain't no way Corbin don't need to win. Like, there's no point. All right,
doesn't need it.
Him winning will be like when Ziggler won it for no reason, and then Ziggler tried to justify, oh, it was pretty cool twist, huh? Like, no, it sucked. Like, shut up. Like Corbin winning.
Hey, listen,
Corbin winning sucks.
Some will say Ziggler might be the devil. Who knows?
Bro, that'd be the most Tony Khan thing is to have Ziggler as a fucking devil. I can't put you on TV show. I put you in a mask and
the men Iron Survivable main event deadline. Braun Baker doesn't need to win. Yeah.
No, so why are we talking about this match last? Wow.
I don't know, but still, to me, it's the title.
Steve's catchphrase, I don't know 2023, bro. Or 2024 at this point. Okay.
Point is, though, it's like the most not even thought about match. Like, there's no. Yes, I love the little puck shot they've given it, like that Corbin been dishing out. Oh, your family's far away in Europe, but yet you're here, right? You should just go back to your family. But meanwhile, Corbin living this luxury life, right? Being at home, poolside with his family, barbecuing, whatever the hell it may be, drinking his whiskey, right? Which is, in a way, it's completely out of left field. Because remember, couple of months ago, like, wasn't he like in a forest or like somewhere in the woods, like this whole new person,
Tap into the lone wolf. Yeah, he's
and
going
then
back to his early NXT gimmick where he hated all the indie guys that were coming in. He was like, "Oh, it took you." Was it to Joe? Who did he wrestle? He literally said it
I
took
think
you
Austin
20
Aries.
years to.
They Austin Aries.
Was it Aries at the NXT? He goes. They go, "Oh, you waited 18 years for this?" Like he's just like talking shit to them and stuff like that. Like I didn't have to wrestle bingo halls.
or armories or high school gyms and shit like that. I remember.
Yeah, he's going back to his old gimmick. But one thing about Ilya, like I could see him loving being broke. He has that aura about him. Like he don't care. He's like, okay, it is what it is.
It is a story of every foreigner, though. If you come to America, it's like your foreign fighter, right? Came from nothing, comes to America, lives the dream. Now here he is. You know what I mean? So with this, listen, I'm with you on this. I want it to be Ilya Dragunov. Ilya has to.
It's not. It's not what he's going to win. They're not going to give it to Corbin.
At the same time, bro, it would be the biggest wow. I did not see this one coming, or what the fuck?
No, it'd be terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, that's what they would be terrible.
Look, Corbin makes sense if you felt confident that Gable Steveson could turn his career around, and you're like, oh, okay, well, we need someone that has a past with Gable Steveson and it's Corbin. But even then, Ilya has also a past with Trick Williams if they go down the Trick Williams route. I don't know. I think Shawn Michaels fumbled the bag. He literally had Braun Breaker versus Ilya probably lined up with his pay-per-view, and then he decided to do Corbin instead, which is so bizarre. Like I don't understand. I don't see anyone that's like, oh, I better spend tickets. Baron Corbin. It's not like Becky Lynch. Like it's Baron fucking Corbin. Probably one of the worst segments in WWE history with Roman Reigns throwing the dog food on him. Ugh.
Okay, so now per Chris Leclerc, you missed one match. Carmelo Hayes.
No, we ain't missing much. Melo don't miss, but we missing this. Like Chris Leclerc, I'm sorry, my friend. But I ain't talking about can't fix this Keen. I ain't talking about the aura sucker. I ain't talking about this. But this guy is a capital B U M bum.
Yes, right now you just can't fix it. Right? I don't know what happened. They had something that one night, and then you know what? They made everyone a believer. Like, oh my god, look at this. I was one of them. Then I don't know what happened, bro. You know what I mean? Did Shawn Michaels remember? Oh yeah, Pillman was part of Team US. He was a Heart Foundation. I can't get down with you. I don't know. I have no idea, bro. But yeah, Melo will probably win this, and there's that. But that's NXT Deadline in a nutshell, man.
Steve, I heard that you're Melo's barber. Not Melo's. Lexus Keen's barber. He says his barber's Peruvian.
No, probably one of my cousins. I don't know. Not me though. Probably one of my cousins in Florida.
You're not paying on the beard for him?
No.
Oh man, crazy.
I can't even grow a beard. What the fuck, yo? I can't even grow a damn beard. Chris right here. Carmelo Hayes wins, basically. Yeah. But again, listen, we can agree. We're going into the show with our expectations. Not so.
Yeah, that's most NXT shows now. It's just like you kind of just go turn it on. You hope it's good for like the 3 hours that you watch it. If it's not, it doesn't really hurt you unless like you're a diehard NXT watcher. I'm not like a diehard watcher. I watch when I can, type of deal. So especially during NBA season, like I'll watch it at NBA on TNT.
Yeah, pretty much. Likely the plan is the review will probably be on Monday on Kitchen. Because I'm pretty sure you guys are not gonna want to recap this on Saturday night. I'm sure you guys got stuff going on. Ain't there a UFC fight night card? There is, right?
Yeah, I forgot who fought him. It's like a random ass card too. It's like it was supposed to be the Hong Kong card, and then they're like, nope, putting that shit on the Apex. I want to say it's like Sonya Dawn and versus someone like. I want to say something like that. It's like it's so random. I haven't even looked at the card. I'm actually going to avoid betting that this weekend. It doesn't even seem fun to bet. Focus all my attention to Covington versus Edwards,
which is the week after. Yeah, so there's that. More people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chris G. Chris G's fighting.
Song versus Chris G. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the other Chris G. The other Chris G. Yeah, exactly. Chris G. Better be in the gym, bro. Gotta make sure you win. I might bet on Gutierrez. I think he might be the underdog with Sonya Dawn, so that might be a good underdog bet.
Anthony Smith.
I'll look. Okay,
Anthony
Romeo, you maybe not want to. You maybe not want to watch. You said Anthony fucking Smith. When are we gonna stop giving this guy a chance? This guy's worse than Baron Corbin. If you pull up a picture of Baron Corbin and Anthony Smith, they look the same.
Yeah.
Pull up a picture of Anthony. No, pull up a picture of Anthony Smith right now, Steve.
Okay, Anthony Smith.
Pull that up. Yeah, pull that up. Plus 300. Oh, never mind. I'll stay away from that. Plus 300 is a little bit too far.
Is that
I
risky?
like him, but not that much. Yeah, it's too risky for me. Yeah, I might bet it.
Okay.
I'm a degenerate.
You this fucking guy. Okay, you know
Yeah,
what's crazy?
look, it's Baron Corbin. It's Baron Corbin, bro.
Hold on, let me again they've
I think that isn't he from Kansas too? He from Missouri as well. He has a house out there or some shit. Someone tried to break into his house. Yeah, look,
him.
Baron Corbin's right there, guys. There's the guy going for the tattoos and everything, bro. Fucking Baron Corbin right here, dude.
I bring the thunder. That's the only good thing he had, bro, with that theme song, bro.
Yeah, they took it away. End of days. Yeah, that was probably one of the best wrestling themes that we got stolen. That and Omos's old theme. Look on the country. Don't do the second on me. So
like end of days, bro. That's a Stairmaster song for me, bro. That's a Stairmaster.
That's a good song. But yeah, look at that's Baron Corbin right there, guys. That's literally Baron Corbin. Now pull up a picture of Baron Corbin, bro. Pull up a picture of Baron Corbin, and we'll be like, wow, why'd you search the same thing, bro? By the way, don't judge Steve's search history. He might be searching some weird stuff. Look at it's the same fucker. It's literally the same person. Look, there's Anthony Smith right there.
There it is.
Anthony Smith is pretty much, we have Baron Corbin at home. Like, oh, mom, I want to watch Baron Corbin. Yeah, we have Corbin at home. They might be fighting at the same time, too. How crazy would that be? It would be like Corbin-inception.
Exactly, right? Imagine, again, in a crazy world where they both win and shit. Like,
oh, no, we're not talking about that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah,
my name is Chase Oliver. You guys can catch me on the Around the Point Network at Chase Oliver 68 on X. Steve, you can take it home. I got to clock back in.
Bro, no problem, man. No problem. But thank you, Chase. Thank you for tuning in, brother. You guys can go follow him on X at Chase Oliver 68. But that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it here, man. We'll be back live tomorrow with something about Dynamite. But in case you missed it, we were active on the channel, man. We were very active on the channel. We did on Monday an episode of Steve's Kitchen. Here's the thing, right? I had a whole thumbnail set up with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Seth Rollins, right? And the whole news came out about Okada being a free agent, and everything I had to change everything. So we talked about Okada becoming a free agent, and where could he possibly go, or where will he stay? Well, we don't know yet, right? On Sunday, we brought back ATP Gaming. We did Mystery Vortex 2. Every match was made at random. And, of course, this led to the announcement of Warzone, which will be our next ATP PLE. It's going to be Team Tony versus Team Paul inside the War Games. Our investors are going to go at it inside of a War Games. So far, Team Tony has Kazuchika Okada and Sting. Meanwhile, Team Paul has a team of Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes. That's crazy. That is indeed crazy, guys. So go again, if you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for, guys? Go hit that subscribe button down below. All right. It does help out the channel as well that you hit the like button. It helps the channel pop up and all these recommendations and all that stuff. But more importantly, subscribe. Okay. Subscribe and hit that bell notification. You'll be notified when we go live every single time here on the channel. You can follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. Follow us there. You can follow me on X at Heel Steven. That being said, I'm gonna wrap this up. NXT Deadline goes live this Saturday on Peacock and all that stuff, right? For myself, for Chase, for Paul, for the gang, we'll see you tomorrow on SAD here on the Around the Point Network. Peace out, everybody.